Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Best Investing Money Management channel on YouTube. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the one, the only Ford Motor Company. Ford Motor Company is down 5% today after hours. We're going to be covering should you buy, sell, hold. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. So let's kind of talk about what's going on. Well, looking all the way back at Ford stock, you'll notice that it's been very, very volatile. The stock has pretty much gone from $9 to $3, hitting highs here at $25, back down to $11, back up to $17. Right now it's trading for about $14 a share. And a lot of people like to say, okay, well, it's down, from the highs, about $10 a share from 25 to 14. This represents a good opportunity to buy, and I definitely see where they're coming from. But as of today, if we go ahead and we go to the 10-minute chart, you guys will see this massive sell-off. The stock's gone from about $15 a share, all the way down here to as low as about $14.04, which is about a 5% sell-off. So why? Well, Ford announced some stuff for the investors, okay? And any time a company goes out and says some stuff, you always have to, take it with a grain of salt, just because any action or, any action in a stock is often an overreaction. So you have to take everything with a grain of salt today. So Ford warns investors of a $1 billion in supply chain costs during the third quarter. So anytime you see an announcement like this, the first thing a lot of people are going to do is they're going to want to sell their stock. And that's kind of what we've seen, this correlating into that sell-off here, down in here. Announcing this is obviously going to have some sort of sell-off, just because now, they're going to be spending an extra $1 billion in just supply chain issues, which normally would be some sort of profit. Not to mention, Ford said supply problems have resulted in parts shortages roughly from 40 to 45,000 vehicles, primarily on high-margin trucks and SUVs that haven't been able to reach dealers. Another major issue inside Ford. And then the last thing they pretty much said about their 4-year guidance to be pretty much reaffirmed. So not super great, but not the worst, okay? So answering that question right now, should you buy Ford? I definitely think, one, Ford carries a ton of potential. It really does. The issue that I see with it is volatility, right? Where we've seen these massive moves where the stock has gone from, $12 to $25, then all the way back down to, to $14. So it's going to be a high volatile move. It's definitely worth having shares of Ford, but you also have to realize Ford has, $100 billion in debt. So the stock is diluted quite a bit. So when a company comes out and they say, okay, they made $37 billion like they announced in here, this looks like a great earnings, and it really is. But you also have to realize that the company's in debt a lot, and they only have a profit margin of about 17%, which is still pretty decent, but meaning that they're not going to be profiting as much, and a lot of the money is going to be going to debt and other expenses like the supply chain issues. So answering that question of should you buy, I definitely think it's worth having. Keep it under 1 to 2% of your portfolio size, meaning for every $100 you have invested into other stocks, assets, bonds, ETFs, whatever it may be, put $1, $2 into Ford. The beauty of that is if this thing pops up, you have shares to make some money. If it sells off, you're only out 1 to 2% of your portfolio. But Ford's heavy support here is about $10 and 90 cents right here, $10.90, $11. Right in that zone. We've just seen that natural buying pressure to take over Ford. So that's what I think is going on with the company. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and we will see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, guys, stay positive, and stay safe. Take care.